Hey guys, the world's most successful people have one main thing in common. They value their time and they use great time management. In table tennis, I think that sometimes we kind of miss this concept. So where am I going with this? Well, today I'm going to talk to you just for a minute or two about private lessons. See, I've been at almost every table tennis club in the US, and somebody comes to the club 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 days a week, and I'll ask them the question. I'll say, have you ever taken a lesson before? Or have you taken a lesson this week? And a lot of times they'll come back and say, no, it's too expensive. And I'm like, okay, well, you just told me that you bought a $25,000 car last week. Why don't you want to pay the money? Why don't you want to pay $50 or $100 or $200 for that lesson? They're like, yeah, but for just an hour, that's kind of expensive. I don't think I want to pay it. See, the misperception is that you're paying for the time. That's actually incorrect. The correct information, the correct mindset is that you're paying for the information. Let's say, for example, next year you decide to go to Stanford, or you decide to go to Harvard. Do you calculate exactly how much you're paying per hour to sit in that class and listen to that lecture? Man, that lecture was too expensive. I paid $165 an hour to sit and listen to that lecture. No, you don't. Why not? Because you're paying for the information. Okay? So the same thing as it relates to buying a new car. Do you think, that Honda factory in Columbus, they spent 100 hours assembling my car, and I paid $25,000 for that car. That's too much per hour. Of course not. That would be silly. You're not paying for the information. You're not paying for the time. You're paying for what? You're paying for the car. So that's what people get wrong as it relates to table tennis, is that you're not paying for the 60 minutes. You're paying for the years that it took that coach to learn the skill and then convey the information to you. Okay? So if you value your time, it's critical that you do some private lessons. Yes, play matches. Yes, play tournaments. Yes, play league matches. Yes, participate in groups. Yes, do winter camps, do summer camps. Those are all good. But you need to have at least some private lessons, because that personalizes the information for who? For you. So to learn how to return that tricky serve, it may take you 30 hours on your own, or it may take you 3 years on your own. But with that coach, potentially in 60 minutes, you can shortcut the system and you can get more targeted personal information for you. Now, if you're on a timeline that you say, I'm willing to dedicate 1,000 hours to table tennis for the next 20 years. Right now, I'm 8 years old and I want to be the state champion by the time I'm 28, and I'm willing to play 20 hours a week, 50 weeks out of the year, and during that 20,000 hours, I'll become state champion. That's fine. But you're not valuing your time that well, okay? So if you value your time, you should take at least some private lessons. I know it seems like a lot of money. I know it seems like a huge sacrifice, but if you value your time, you should do it. And you need to stop thinking about the time. You need to start thinking about the information. You're paying for the information. You're not paying for those 30 minutes or 60 minutes or 90 minutes. So here at the Samson DeVito Table Tennis Academy, we've done something a little bit different. We now offer 15-minute lessons, and we now offer 30-minute lessons. Why? Because sometimes there's a question, or sometimes there's a skill you want to learn and you want to work with a coach short term, but you really don't have the cash to pay for a whole hour lesson. That's fine. We're willing to help you with a shorter lesson, because again, you're not paying for the time, you're paying for the information. We're taking sign-ups for our February schedule. So if you'd like a lesson with Chance or Jeff or myself, make sure you contact me today. Also, you can check out our online calendar on my website at samsondevito.com. If you'd like to take a lesson in February, we all have openings and we'd love to help you out. As I said, you're not paying for the time, you're paying for the information, and all of our coaches here at the Samson DeVito Table Tennis Academy have the secrets that you need to take your game to the next level. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon right here